one of those serving dishes with just a fucking gallon of milk poured in.
Yeah, yeah.
You're just racing the soggy.
Racing the soggy. That's the phrase for that.
That's right. That's our first single for Going Nowhere.
Going Nowhere being the official Good Kraken metal band, right? That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. Yeah. Apparently that's
No, we're making that Twitch wide. We're reaching out to all the creators, bringing them in.
All
anyone who's musically inclined. It's going to be like Isles and Glaciers times 11 . Like,
isn't there that
Isles and Glaciers? Like, God damn, that's a fucking.
God,
there's like 100-piece like band, isn't there, that does like covers in like the middle of like Times Square or some shit like that?
Is there really?
Oh my god, dude! I'm sure there is.
There's like it's like 100-person band. They all play like a bunch of different fucking instruments. Some of them play like the same instruments, so they just do like fucking 80s butt rock covers. It's great. They're like this song's called Chasing Soggy, and they.
Good Kraken.
What's cracking, everybody, and welcome to episode 10 of the Shipwreck Show. I am one of your hosts, Nell Pearson, alongside the 5-star man with the 10-finger plan, Devin Stanford. How you doing, man? Man?
I'm doing good, especially because I'm finally gonna be able to catch up on some games.
I know you are. It's exciting, dog. We got lots of exciting stuff happening here at GK. You know what I mean? Like lots of exciting stuff. It's good, man. It's good. Devin, how are you feeling? You feeling any better yet?
You look way better today.
I feel a lot better. I also slept almost all day yesterday, so that kind of helped. But yeah, I'm taking a COVID test tomorrow at a Walgreens, and then hopefully I go back to work on Monday.
Test at a Walgreens. That's where I got my shot. So I got my
which Walgreens? You wanna give us the address?
The exact time of your appointment, please.
For what? Why are you guys trying to harass him?
It'll be in Burbank, California, on the street that meets the other street.
Dilworth, Ohio. Dilworth, Ohio. I don't even know if that's
street from a
actually
7-Eleven and a conjoined McDonald's.
Can we get confirmations Dilworth, Ohio, an actual city? Can we get a fact check?
If it is, I'm gonna be upset.
If it is, type in Dilworth and see what happens.
City named Dilworth, I'm gonna be mad.
If it's an actual name of city,
there's no fucking.
Wait, hold on. There's Dilworth, Minnesota.
Close enough, right? What's the difference in Minnesota, Ohio, right?
I have a Dilworth, Ohio, Trumbull County. Yeah.
You found one. Holy shit!
I am God, y'all. I am God. Like what? Like how are y'all blessed to be here with me today? You know what I'm saying? That one of the other voices that you heard is our Crimson Chin himself, Garrick B. Eaton. What's happening, baby?
What's up, y'all? Low. Check it.
Yep.
Boom!
Let's go, Joe. Let's go.
Your boys entered the next generation.
My man, Garrick B. Eaton, official owner of an Xbox Series S for our audio listeners. This is exciting. Everyone at Good Kraken, besides one, my little Thai peanut, Xander. How you doing, baby? How you doing?
Hi.
All of us, besides our little Thai peanut here, are part of the next gen.
It took me a minute, dude. It took me a minute, but I got there.
You did get there. You did get there.
Are you gonna let him talk about you like that?
I mean, the question really is, though, Xander, is like, when are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? You know what I mean? Like,
no, he's just gonna get a 3090 and make us all look like peasants.
Yeah,
bro, those 3090s are like $3,000 right now,
dude. He's gonna be like,
it's a time investment.
He's just gonna show up one day with just a 4K camera and just like a full rig in a brand new studio, and he's just gonna be like, "This cost me $10,000," and just like walk out.
No, he's gonna roll up. He's gonna be like, "All right, boys, I bought a timeshare in Dilworth, Ohio, and it has a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox Series X." Like,
I almost just spit my drink on my microphone, you asshole.
2 times a year, I can use that bad boy whenever I want.
I want a timeshare in Dilworth, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think you do. God. There's like a population less than 1,000 people there.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That other voice that you guys are hearing is Sir Chase of Beard himself. Chase, how you doing, baby boy?
Oh, I'm alive. I'm wrecking it. You know, it's been a while since I've been here, so glad to be back.
Oh, hey, it's good. It's good to have you, baby boy. It's good to have you. Now, you and I don't get to talk much anymore because I left FedEx. So, how have you been since the last time we talked? What's new? How you doing, baby?
I've been crying.
Oh wow!
Just and just weeping.
No,
His
no.
rock, his support has left him.
Yeah.
So pretty much like me and Ernell used to talk on the phone all day long while we were doing FedEx, and so
Almost every day. Every day, just
almost
to be
every
clear.
day.
Like,
And so what I decided to do is I decided to run every single stop that I have, and I have up to 150 stops a day.
Yep.
And then I come home, and now I come home and I run for another 25 minutes, and so yeah, I feel like I've been a bit more productive since you've been gone. You know?
Damn, you were weighing
Time
him
for the glow
down,
up.
dog.
Time for the glow up.
We don't even miss you.
Chase, I've been gone for a fucking week, and you're just gonna do me dirty like that. You're just gonna do me. Sorry, the old ball and chain is gone. I guess you know. Like, go fucking.
It's like I finally get to spread my wings and fly.
I know I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly on this one. Chase, what have you? We haven't seen you on any of our content in a while. What have you been playing?
I've been playing a lot of Apex Legends, a whole lot of Apex Legends. I've because I just got the Xbox Series S for Christmas.
Oh, you have gotten that. So
Yes.
that means that not only is Xander the only one on GK that hasn't moved to next gen, he's also just the only one in this channel right now, in this chat right now that has not.
Currently, yes,
Is
sir.
that water super humble tasting?
No, just to be clear, he's not the only one at GK that like the GK team that has not, because Raven is not a console player and Genesee doesn't even play video games. So I guess like what I should say is Xander is not a gamer.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Let me just rate you in that little book with all my other bullies in my life.
So
If he pulls out a death note,
Ernell just pulled a hey, I hope this doesn't come off the wrong way, but
yeah, basically that guy.
No hate.
That guy. Hey, no offense, but like you fucking suck, that dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No offense. I don't mean to be offensive. I'm not racist, but that guy.
God,
Those
oh
guys.
my God.
Those
That is not a loaded set of words, dude.
I'll tell you.
You're just
I'll tell
sitting
you.
at the edge of
Like,
your seat,
if
bro.
any-
Not to be
Anybody ever
racist, but you
says that
drive
to you,
really
you're
well for.
just-
Oh.
Stop.
I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate this place, but I love this show. You know what I mean? Like we make a good bullshit content. I'm so here for it. Honestly, other people are here for it too. I mean, like we've had a lot of people like message me and like be like, Shipwreck show was fucking hilarious. Like a lot of our fan base, like really like our community and stuff, really like Shipwreck show. And I think a lot of it is...
Which is amazing to me, dog. It's literally 2 hours of fucking nonsense.
I think that's the point of it all. Is everyone's like, oh my god, I'm not alone. I talk about. I know about the Corvai alligator as well.
Yes, yeah. I too know about the Corvai alligator. Yeah. The racist alligators from Bermuda, Florida. Yeah.
from Bermuda.
I too think Ben Stiller is evil.
Do you think when that episode came out, like his assistant was just like driving to work one morning and she's playing the episode, right? She's just like, oh my god, my story's been told.
No, here's what happened. She was in Ben Stiller's limo, right? Sitting in the back. Ben Stiller gets out. He just got done screaming at her in the limo. He's like, listen, I need you to just fucking do what I say, right? He's just being a complete Ben Stiller, right? He gets out of the limo. She's in the limo by herself. She pulls out her iPhone because, listen, if you don't have an iPhone, you're fucking up, right? These fucking
All right,
losers.
that's another tally.
These fucking losers. She opens up her iPhone 12 because Ben Stiller's not paying her enough for a 13. She opens up Apple Podcasts where she finds Good Kraken, right above where she reviewed and rated us, which you guys should do too.
She gave us 5 stars, by the way.
She gave us 5 stars and left a thrilling review of how beautiful Xander is. There you go. I made up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the point. You got to take away one of the bad points. There you go. And then as she heard that episode, one tear.
One singular tear.
Slow pan in.
Familiar faces.
Just playing the world's smallest violin.
as the limo drivers go, he's also got one tear. The limo driver also one tear on both sides, just going down his face while he's driving.
Because he knows.
Mm-hmm. He knows. He's playing the music. Actually, he's playing.
It was like this would fit.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. That's exactly it. Listen, my hearts go out to what's her name? What's her name going to be? Amanda. I think Amanda is Ben Stiller's assistant's name. Yeah, Amanda. Yeah. Her name's Amanda. Which is a bad name. That's a really bad name. Which I'm sure Ben Stiller tells her every day.
Amanda? What kind of fucking name is Amanda?
Lo and behold, she's the one good Amanda in this world.
She's like the only genuinely good Amanda on the face of this planet. And Ben Stiller treats her like shit. He doesn't even tell her what kind of name is Amanda. He just straight up says Amanda. And that has all the tone you need.
Every day he's like, "Good morning, Amanda."
Oh my God, could you imagine when he walked? Like she walks in for the interview, right? And he's sitting there. He reads her resume. He's just like, "Amanda, huh?"
Yeah, no, because Ben Stiller is that kind of asshole. Yeah, exactly. Now, just to be perfectly clear, we don't think every Amanda on the planet is an asshole, but this one specifically, this Amanda, Ben Stiller's Amanda, deserves the world. Okay, she deserves more than what Ben Stiller has given her. Just like you guys deserve more than what Ben Stiller has given. You guys deserve the Shipwreck Show, because this is the Shipwreck Show, where once a week, every week, 4 of the Brethren Court, sometimes 5, Chasey baby, gather together to discuss anything and everything the 7 Seas has thrown our way. If you're riding this wave, you can head on over to patreon.com/Good Kraken Show, where you can submit questions and topics. You get exclusive post-show content, and you have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services. But you can also support us by following or subscribing to Good Kraken over at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show, or by subscribing to our YouTube channel by clicking the link in our bio in order to get updates when episodes go live everywhere. Chase. We have some captain's orders. Please subscribe to our YouTube, just like we ended off there for a second, okay? We are 4 subscriptions away from hitting 100. The only thing we've lacked so far in this journey of GK, you can call it the GKJ.
Stop.
I was waiting for what he has to say. Stop. The GKJ. The only thing we've lacked has been the official YouTube URL. And the thing is too, is once we hit 100, once we get that URL, the algorithm boosts us. So SEO, we get SEO benefits.
We got to get there.
If you guys want us to be on your YouTube timeline, just go subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You get to see Xander's beautiful face. You get to see Garrick's beautiful face on our thumbnail for the newest episode that we just put out. You get to see Devin holding up a Christmas tree, and like an animated Christmas tree, and a jack-o'-lantern in his hands in the thumbnail, which is like one of the best like Photoshop jobs I've ever done in my entire life. I was like really proud of that thumbnail. I was really proud of that thumbnail. I was very happy about it. Yes, please.
God. I
please.
love you.
Oh, I love you too, mate. I love you too. Speaking of Devin, though, it is your turn this week for our main headlining topic, my guy. What do you have for us?
Okay, so this is a 2-parter. And I feel like this helps everybody know each other a little bit more.
All right, I like it. I like it.
Know
7
each other?
inches.
Helps us
Know
each other, huh?
Know each other. Maybe if you clean your ears, sir.
They just don't work that well.
He can't hear you over his Xbox Series S. Okay.
Oh, you mean the quietest console out right now?
I was about to say you and I are on an elevated level, so we can like dim down our translations. We're talking too advanced for them, Devin. We're talking too advanced for them. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah.
I hate both of you.
No, you don't.
And on Thursday, they have descended to.
So
wait until we're actually paying you as a part-time employee, because it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse.
So much worse.
wait till we're pulling paying you a full-time actual amounts of money. It's the harassment will increase.
And then you're gonna be like, who can I talk to about HR? And all Ernell does is just spin in his chair.
He's just gonna be like, don't you remember we gave you the HR position
One
6
second. Let me
months
go
ago?
get HR.
Here we go.
Here we go.
He turned his head around.
I was hoping Devin would come back with a clip-on tie or something.
I was hoping for sunglasses.
Wait. Let me go get HR. One second. Sorry. I'm just the assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Of course,
I just got out of college.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
sorry,
yep.
All right, Carl.
Hence the backwards cap. Yeah, it's very good guy youth pastor. Yeah. Now let me be clear. Backwards dad hat. Not not like your guys' hat, because that hat's made to be backwards. Well, because I do the same thing. Like before I started wearing dad hats all the time.
I've tried wearing this hat. The front with the bill towards the front. No.
I got too big of a head for snapbacks, man.
The Gonzalez in your last name just pops out when that happens.
Yeah,
dude,
pretty much.
HR is taking a long ass time.
Yeah.
What
the fuck,
HR is
HR?
present.
Oh,
now,
Jesus
listen,
Christ.
He went so.
I know we're
committed.
doing. I
Oh
know
my
we're
God.
doing. We're quarantined. We're doing social distancing, but there's somebody that's uncomfortable at the company and would like people to wear their masks while we go live, while we're all communicating. We need a digital social distance today. It's been requested.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I was about to say.
Consider this my official 2-week notice.
Here's the beautiful part of this, though. That mask is actually acting as a really good pop filter. You can just keep it off for the rest of the show. You won't get any pops, my guy. No pops for you.
But you guys need to put your masks back on, please.
No, son.
My camera's not on. You just can't tell.
Dude, I keep all my masks in my car, dog.
Yeah, same.
You don't wash them?
Well, I mean, in between washes, yeah, but they're in my car. But I'm not washing any currently.
I've been wearing a mask.
I'm just out there doing my best.
I can't wear my mask. I can't wear it. It doesn't fit me anymore.
We've all been wearing masks all along.
We've ascended. Man. I don't feel like changing my shirt. This is a nice shirt.
Joke's on you. This is a mask.
Damn.
Good argument. Yeah. The mask is the face I wear so nobody knows my pain inside.
Same.
Shut up. Shut up.
Devin, did you change your shirt?
Well, yeah, for the HR thing.
And then he said he liked it and it's going to stay.
No, I said I didn't want to spend more time being up away.
It's a good look. It's a good look. That's a good shirt.
I kind of dig it,
It does look good on you. Yeah, it looks good on you. It's a good. Devin, give us your topic, please, before we derail any further. Please give us your topic.
Go. Two-parter.
Okay.
What is a time you've let somebody borrow something and you never got it back?
I don't like that question right after I gave you my
PS4.
PS4.
I know. But this is serious. But what is
For
the time
real,
that
though? He's just
you,
by the way, you wouldn't get that back.
what is the time that you borrowed something from somebody and never gave it back?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna be real honest with each other, huh? Okay.
Yeah. That's why I said this is a good question for us.
I gotta
to
ponder the orb a little.
because everybody's done this at least once.
Oh yeah, of course.
Everybody has.
We were all fucking stupid ass kids at one point or another, right?
Yeah.
I did
Does
mine a little
money
bit
count?
after being a kid. But you know,
The hard part for me is I can't think of anything of any importance really that I've borrowed and not got back. That's
It's
my
not-
issue.
Not like super important. Like here, I'll start.
Well, yeah, I mean that's why I like my brain can't recollect it.
Devin, give
Give
us
us an
yours. Give us
example.
yours. Yeah, this is your question.
Um,
Give us your imposition here.
So, as far as something I let somebody borrow and never got back, I can actually, it's I can think of two right off the top of my head.
Okay,
I let my friend borrow Skate 3
good game.
and never got it back
Good game.
because him and his now ex-girlfriend got in a fight and she broke the disc.
Oh yikes!
And he never
did he at least
replaced it. No, he never
Oh,
replaced it.
that motherfucker. That motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Another time though, this one hit a little harder. I let someone borrow my first TSP to play a game,
Okay.
and it was someone I thought I was friends with, and they fucking sold it. I found out later. Yeah.
Dude, that's so much worse than breaking it, because breaking it wasn't that, like, that was out of his control to an extent, right?
Yeah.
You can forgive that. But someone's just like, hey, let me borrow this for a couple days, and then you find out that they turn around and sell your shit for like dude, fuck that guy. Fuck them. Period.
Yeah.
Well, if it's bittersweet, they're dead now. So.
Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ!
Oh my god!
No.
Oh my god! What? What the fuck was that?
They're like, you're dead.
Yo! What?
Now I'm the asshole.
What the shit just happened? What was that?
I won't say any names, but this was somebody who actually ended up bullying me a lot after I tried to approach them about this said issue. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
They
All
just
right, I
were
mean-
not a great person.
Just weren't a good dude. Okay. Well, then I guess I feel a little better about
In a lot of different ways.
that extra detail. Yeah. Okay. No, fair enough. I can kind of get a picture of what you're getting at. Okay.
Look, everybody has. Sometimes you hear about somebody passing you knew. Everybody goes, huh, that person was an asshole. Everybody's done that.
Yeah. No,
Everybody has.
for sure.
We are just being honest.
Yeah. No, for sure. I got you. Now, what about the one that you took and didn't give back?
I was, I think, 15, and someone had Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, and they let me borrow it, and I just never gave it back.
Just never happened.
And yeah.
I guess actually I can probably go because I mine's kind of similar in that case. So the one that I lent out and never got back was my my Game Boy Advance SP. I let my friend borrow it with a copy of Pokemon Ruby, I believe it was.
Dude, that's a rough loss.
Yeah, big rough loss. And he did not tell me he was moving to Texas the next week.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
That shit was strategic. He was waiting to cop that SP, dog. He was like, I ain't coming back, and that SP's mine.
Motherfucker, you motherfucker.
And he probably told his parents, he's like, it was a going away present from her now.
He's probably
my
still
God,
playing
dude.
it. He's got a life.
He's playing it right now as he's listening to this episode. He's like, yeah,
Hey,
fuck,
you didn't
fuck
need
that
the
Fat
lent
Island
with
bitch.
with the
It had the backlit
SP.
screen.
Yep. I used to hide that underneath my my covers, and I'd stay up till like 1 or 2 in the morning playing games in my bedroom, and my parents would open the door to
Mega
see
Man
what I
Battle
was
Network.
doing.
When
Yep.
I let him borrow it too, was like I was like 16, and I was like, dude, you're not fucking 10. You're like, this isn't some like innocent mix up. Like you intentionally fucking did this, you asshole. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
scummy.
mean, one would argue my PSP being sold was my karma for keeping Call of Duty, because that happened like a year after the fact.
That's fair.
So
Yeah, that's fair.
Now, as far as one that I've kept and never given back, I don't really have anything that I've borrowed from somebody outside of like money, really. And I just like forgot to give them back, and then they remind me like 5 years later, like, hey, you remember when I like you borrowed $20? And I was like, oh fuck, you're right, huh? And then I just buy them lunch, like whatever. Like, I'm sorry, like pay back for it. I did, however, though, have a copy of Kingdom Hearts 2 that my homegirl Brittany let me borrow many moons ago. I think like 2010. She let me borrow this game. I didn't get it back to her until 3 years ago. And she just I had it. I had the
borrow.
Yeah, I had it, and she just messaged me one day. She's like, "Hey, am I ever gonna get that game back?" And I was like, "Oh shit, fucking yeah, dude! Like here, let's meet up really fast." And so I got it to her, thankfully, but it only took us almost a fucking decade. It wasn't intentional. I just didn't think about it. I was like, I'm not playing the game. I don't have a PS2 anymore. Like at that point, I was already moving on to my 360. You know what I'm saying? Playing fucking Diablo all the time.
I just remembered that the person who sold my PSP, I did end up getting in a big fight with him at school, and I won.
Dude, I would have squared off over my PSP.
Yeah, yeah, same. Patapon is the goat, so it's like,
Well, dude, I was playing. Let's see, back then, what was I playing?
Crisis Core, probably Crisis Core.
I don't think Crisis Core was out yet.
ATV Off Road on your PSP. I mean,
it definitely had that. I'm not gonna lie. There was a Metal Gear Solid game on it. I forgot the name of it, but I had that.
Sons of the Patriot, I think it was.
Yeah, it was good. It was actually a good one too.
It is. It's considered one of the best Metal Gear Solids, actually.
Yeah, I played Metal Gear Solid Online on PSP, and it was fun. And I had a SOCOM as well. There was a SOCOM.
Yeah, SOCOM. Okay, that's classic. That's classic. Xander, Chase, do either of you guys have a?
I do. I figured out mine. Chase, you can go first.
Yeah. Okay. So in high school, senior year, I was in a metal core, deathcore band, and I still played football. And my band would let me play football, and so I wouldn't practice, I wouldn't play shows, but I'd be playing football. And so sometimes we would have bassists fill in. Usually the bassists had their own gear. This one show they didn't, so they asked to borrow mine. I was like, sure. I mean, it's my band. It's going to come back, right? I mean, because my band has to go out, play this show, and they're going to come back. So the show was in Parlier, California.
Parlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about, you're going down the 99, you hit Fresno, then you take one of the bumfuck nowhere highways to Parlier for about 45 minutes.
Okay.
And it's like, and back in 2010, 2009, when there's a show in a small town, it's fucking popping.
Right.
It's right. So we've played shows there before. We've been paid. It's a popping ass time. So I was like, cool, whatever, go do it. And so they play the show, and on the way back, the guy who was borrowing my bass, I guess, had a lot of fun at the show.
Oh no.
Had a whole lot of fun.
Wait, like post?
Did he flip your fucking guitar?
No, they were drinking. So like, they were drinking a bunch and everything, and so they drive back. They get pulled over.
Oh no. Okay.
He gets he blows over a .8 in California, and
Jeez,
so
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Or .08? Is it .08? Whatever the legal limit
is.
I
think it's .08. I think it's like .05 in Oregon.
Yeah, so he got arrested, and so then my other members of the band, they call me at 1 a.m. and say, "Hey, are you able to get here in 30 minutes?" And I'm like, "No, there's no chance." Like, okay, well, a tow truck is coming, and we already grabbed our stuff out of the truck. All that's left inside of it is your bass cab and your bass head.
And they didn't even grab it?
They didn't have They didn't have room in what they were moving the stuff in.
Fucking holding your lap.
Dude.
Fucking holding your fucking it's not yours. It's not yours.
Yeah, you're right, dude. That shit's going in somebody's lap for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like the head, definitely. The base cab was 210s and a 14.
Oh,
so
fuck.
it's a
Yeah.
it's a big
Shit.
ass
Well,
cab.
there's no way that they couldn't have stacked amp heads or guitars or something.
No,
on-
it sounds like they
I
just
don't-
weren't good at loading in generally.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. I wasn't there, so I was like, well,
Yeah,
fuck. I guess
yeah.
Have one guy just like on the top on the roof of the fucking car holding it for dear life, just
whatever they could. Got impounded, so I was like, okay, at least I'll be at the impound lot. The guy who was playing bass, he was like, yeah, just let's drive down there and I'll pay for it to get out of the impound lot. I was like, cool. We go to the impound lot.
Fair. Okay.
It's not in the back of his truck.
Yeah, because impound people take shit all the fucking time.
Yep.
It's gone.
Damn.
Yeah.
Long fucking gone.
Hella
And
gone.
sold and
Yep.
fucking.
Did you make that guy pay you?
No. I was way too nice of a guy.
Yeah,
Fuck.
it happens.
No,
Dog,
that shit went straight to the fucking pawn shop.
Impound places are fucking like a disaster. My car's been impounded before, and they took all the shit in my car that I didn't think anyone would fucking want, but they took it. Like my iPhone charger, for whatever reason, I had this little like Hawaiian like air freshener. They fucking took that off my like air. I was like, what the fuck? But they left the like $50 flashlight that I keep in my car. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? And he said, "Oh, that looks fucking cool. Oh, go look at that. I'll just fucking take that." Like that's my impound guy voice. By the way, that's what I think they all sound.
That's
like.
different than mine. Mine's been like chain smoking for 20 years.
Yeah, you guys want to hear my impound lot voice?
Do it.
Hi, my name's Ernell. Welcome to Good Kraken.
Touche. Chase, what is your one that you didn't give back?
So you remember Starcaster guitars?
Yes.
The Fender Starcaster? Yeah. I was like in 7th grade, and there was a band that wanted a guitarist, and I didn't have a guitar, but I wanted to start playing in bands, and so I went to my buddy's house, who just got a Gibson Les Paul when he already had a Epiphone Les Paul and this Starcaster. I was like, dude, can I borrow a guitar to go try out? And he just handed me the Starcaster, and I went tried out for the band. Didn't get in the band, but I kept the guitar, and I mean, he never asked for it. Still to this day, I even got a job with his dad, screen printing T-shirts, and I would see him around, and we wouldn't talk about the guitar ever. But I was just like, okay. I mean, it was a Starcaster. It was a Starcaster.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, he probably does not care about the Starcaster.
It was probably like a cool like $85, and he didn't give a fuck about it.
With the combo 10-watt amp, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing really special. It probably still sounds like shit, but you know, hey, it helped me learn how to write music and learn how to play other things than a bass. So
there you go. That's the way to do it. Now, Xander, you said you had yours locked and ready to go. Let's hear from you. What's one that you gave and never saw again?
So technically, I never gave this away, but it was the story of the Game Boy Advanced SP that kind of spurred this story.
I was gonna say, if we're gonna do stories about things that we didn't really like give away but we never saw again, my dad might count. My father might.
This one isn't as traumatic, but it's up there. It's up there.
Arguably.
So right around I want to say it was like summer between like middle school and high school. We went to visit my family in Thailand. And of course, you know, I was obsessed with Mega Man Battle Network. I brought my special edition Game Boy Advance SP, the Onyx and Silver one. I fucking loved it. My dad got it for me for my birthday the year prior, and I played the shit out of that. So I brought that with me to Thailand and stuff like that. And my cousins, they saw it and they're like, "Oh, that's really cool." And I like showed them it and like let them play with it a little bit and stuff like that. And then technically, I kind of did let one of my cousins like borrow it for a day. It was the day before we left. And I was like, "Yeah, when you're done with it, just give it back to my mom or something." And so we get back on the plane, get back into the States. And I'm like looking through my stuff. I'm like, wait, where's my Game Boy? Mom, did I'm not gonna say the name because you guys would be like, what? Did my cousin give you my Game Boy? And she said, oh no, I said he could keep it.
Damn.
No.
You'd be like, Mom, are you buying me a new one?
No.
Dude, if that's not the most mom move ever, like she didn't even think nothing about it either. She was like, "It was just something."
More specifically, the most Asian mom thing ever, because my mom does the same fucking shit all the time. I bought one of those Chase, you know, at Journeys, we were selling those really nice North Face like Jester backpacks.
Ooh, yeah.
$120. I bought one of those bad boys, had it for a week, found out my mom sent it to the fucking Philippines. I was like, why? She's like, well, it was just sitting there. I didn't think you were using it. I was like, I just bought it. I'm not in school. Like, it was for work.
Yep.
God damn it, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so that was I didn't play video games for quite some time until eventually we got around to getting a GameCube. So that's where you know, when you say I'm not a true gamer, I believe it, because me and gaming have a rough history. From that to my brother completely deleting all my save data from Skyrim. Yeah,
Bad game, yeah.
Yeah, there are patches of time where I was like, you know what? Fuck video games. I'm gonna do something with my life. And I was like, wait, you know what? That's not worth it either.
Sure,
Video games are tight.
Yeah, video games are tight, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, now I'm back. Playing Apex with fucking Chase.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Or is that what we're doing tonight?
Yeah.
It's not what I'm doing. I'll tell you. I got so much other shit I gotta do.
Yeah. No, we're doing it right now, actually.
You're
We're actually playing right now.
Say less.
But and then the thing that
Wait, are you really?
I borrowed. What's up?
Wait, are you really?
Say less. Say
Chase-
less.
I was asking because
You
here's
just
the
hear
deal.
Chase go, he's cracked. He's
I have definitely had to ask that question before, because Devin has definitely played video games like while we were filming content, and I was like,
Yeah,
could
he
you?
fucking
I was like,
has.
could you please
Yeah.
not do that?
Yeah, I think we've actually done that. Where like during one of our meetings, I think me and Devin were playing Halo one time during one of our meetings.
Something. We were playing something.
I hate both of
Yeah.
you so much. I hate both of you so much.
There are times that Xander and I have done that, and you never noticed.
No, I noticed. I after the first time, I was like, "There's nothing I can say that's gonna get these guys to not fucking do that." Just as long as you're not,
Dude,
just as long as
gamers
you're
be
not,
gaming.
just as long as you're not out here playing bullshit games like Skyrim during our meetings, then I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
You know what I have done? I've totally played my Switch like during like commentary things when we, like, for instance, E3 when we did that
sure.
one.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
But I just set it up on the kickstand right next to my to my camera. So I was looking right at my camera, and I just had the controller underneath my desk.
Man, this guy has great
lie.
eye contact. Like, I feel like I'm actually there with him.
yeah. Imagine too. Our E3 stream was fucking 8 hours too, so it's just Devin
Yeah.
like. for 8 hours.
I think I was playing.
I don't think he's blinked.
What was I playing? I think I was playing Pokemon Sword.
Oh yeah, he definitely did.
I think
Very easy game.
I remember
play.
you. I remember you mentioning, because you're like, I'm going to play my Switch while we do this, but I'm going to play something easy that doesn't need my attention, so I can pay attention to E3. It's like, okay, cool. I feel like I do remember it being a Pokemon game.
Yeah, because
Makes
you can
sense.
get in a battle and just put it down and
Click, click, click. You know, not a huge deal. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, Xander, what's the one that you never gave back?
So this one is a very simple one. It was one of my buddies from my last unit. He stayed the night and he brought over a pan because we were doing a bunch of meal prepping, and I told him I didn't have a lot of pans to use, so he just brought one over, and he left it there to get cleaned. And I kept forgetting to bring it back after it was clean, and then next you know he got stationed elsewhere. I was just like, well, fuck.
You didn't ask him if you wanted to ship it to him?
And I still have it too. So Diego, if you're watching this, I still got it, bud.
Sorry, Diego. He might ship it to you if you ask nicely, but maybe not.
Yeah. Well, and the funny thing is too, I actually ran into him when I was in Boston when I first got stationed here, because he ended up getting stationed in Boston, and I had to go over there for like a week for something. And I was like, oh shit, by the way, I still have your pan if you want that back. He's like, oh yeah, just whenever. I was like, all right, bet. We still never got around to it.
You know Mark Wahlberg is a cop in Boston?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
This is gonna set the record for how many times I've walked out during Shipwreck.
And every time he's just saying that because every time he's actually needs to go take a pee, and he doesn't want to admit it. Yeah,
he's got to take his Xander. Yeah,
It's so bad that now, like when I'm just playing games with like Josh or DJ or any of the other guys, we even when we're not streaming, we will say, "Gotta take a Xander."
Dude. Yeah, it's incorporated in my daily vocabulary now.
Yep.
You're saying it to your wife. You're saying it to your wife.
I actually dead ass. I was just about to tell you I did it yesterday.
You did not. You did not say that.
I swear to God, I was like, we were watching TV, and I was like, I gotta go take a Xander, and I was fucking.
I will say,
she looked at me like, I was just like, oh, I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
I will say.
I'm glad to know that I will forever be immortalized.
Hold on.
Synonymous with piss.
No, you're good. You're good.
Chase is saying something. Go ahead, Chase.
Oh, I was just saying, Xander, man. Whenever we were playing Apex, even with Surreal, all of a sudden, like he'd be like, "All right, I gotta go take a piss," and so me and Surreal, who don't really know each other, would be like, you know,
yeah, we know.
How's it going?
We know.
What's up? You know what I'm saying?
That's so funny. That's so fucking funny. Garrick, you're our last one here. What is your gave away permanently on accident story?
So there was a time where like my brother had been bequeathed a PlayStation 4, but it was just the PlayStation 4. So he needed a controller. Well, at the time I didn't have any like stock controllers. I either had like expensive custom controllers or like the collector's editions one. Well, I went on ahead and I decided to let him borrow my limited run Berry Blue PlayStation 4 controller.
Shame.
And it never returned to me because I was over at his house one day and I was just like, hey, dog, am I ever going to get that controller back? You don't even really you haven't even set up the PlayStation since you moved here, as a matter of fact. Like, is that cool if I get that back? And he's like, so about that. And I'm like, bro,
what do you mean about that?
I'm like, what do you mean? I was like, Jess got me that controller. Like, that was a gift. Like, I was like, that was my favorite controller.
It was mine. Okay.
And he was just like, well, I put it next to a big cup of water, and the cats tipped it over.
Okay.
Well, the controller doesn't work anymore. And I'm like, damn.
I thought you were gonna tell me something wild, like you fucking sold it or some shit like that. But I guess
no.
Sure.
So it was a forgivable offense, but I was just like, no. But he's he didn't even try to. But it was my own brother, dog, and he was just like, yeah, sorry. He didn't even try to pay me back for it or nothing. He was just like, my bad.
Mm-hmm. You know what sucks about that? I had the same thing happen to me with my brother with a PS4 controller when I had a PS4 originally.
Yeah, dude.
And it was the the clear see-through one, the white one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was that one.
For those of you who don't have a PlayStation or haven't owned a PlayStation, PlayStation 4 controllers are like $70 fucking man, and they never go on sale.
Ever.
Mm-hmm. Ever. They're like $30 more expensive than an Xbox controller. It's nuts.
Yeah,
it's weird. Yeah. It's funny how the better controller is cheaper.
Oh, shush! You're gonna play a lot of fucking bullshit Skyrim on that controller. You're right.
I let my older brother borrow my Xbox 360, and when he brought it back to me, it had the red ring of death.
No.
Yeah,
that's just cold.
Oh,
and then you hit him up like.
To just red ring, you guys were in the same womb, man. And he was just like, I'm gonna give this back to you, bunk as fuck.
You know what's crazy? All our stories about this stuff rotate around video game consoles.
Yep.
Every single one, almost.
Some kind of fucking way has something to do with video games.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
God damn, man. God damn. Mm-hmm. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. What's not a damn shame though is
wait.
What?
He still has one more to say. What is something?
He does. He
was
does.
He was about to. He was about to.
I was about to segue right out of there. God damn, you're right.
I was gonna roll it. I was just like, if he's gonna do it, I'm
Hi,
just
my
gonna...
name's Ernell, and I'm an impound lot owner.
More like I just tried to red ring of
your
death.
question, impounded.
Yeah. I tried to red ring of death. Garrick's question. I'm sorry, baby boy. What did you not give back?
It's all good. It's short. So some of you guys might know him. One of my very bestest friends, Jake.
Yes,
He's been my best
From
friend
State Farm?
since. Yeah, Jake from State Farm. He's been my best friend since 6th grade, and as you can imagine, ones who have been friends for such long years, things get traded around. Well, there's one particular thing, also video game related, oddly enough, that he brings this shit up to this day. Brings this shit up. And I borrowed a copy of his Mega Man Battle Network for Game Boy Advance.
Good game.
And never returned it. Like, dude, I don't even know what happened to it. No, the first one.
Ooh.
And so, like, but I just lost the cartridge one day, and I was just like, 12-year-old me wasn't worried about it. I was just like, my bad, dog. Like, sorry. And dude, 2020 rolls around, and like we're talking about like games that we had swapped over the years. Like, eventually he retired his GameCube, and he like gave me his entire GameCube collection, and like literally he gave me it. And he's just like, he gives me all of his GameCube games, gives them to me, and he goes, "Yo, can I get that copy of Mega Man back though?" And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about, dude?" He's like, the one from 6th grade before you moved," and I'm just like, dude, I never owned Mega Man. He's like, I know, I gave it to you, you borrowed it. It never came back. And I'm like, I don't remember that. He's just like, well, I do. I'm never gonna let you live it down.
What's also funny about this? Very vaguely, but also strictly at the same time, remember losing my copy of Mega Man Battle Network.
Damn, that's the stolen game. It's the stolen
game.
It's
dude, it's a hard game to find. It's a hard game to find now.
I want them to port it over to PC.
Actually,
I don't want an emulator. I don't want an emulator. I don't want an emulator.
Dude, emulators. Dude, emulators for like GBA games are where it's at, because GBA games are impossible to get a hold of. Impossible.
Oh yeah.
Or you're paying like, dude, a GBA Pokemon game is still like $60.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, here
that's an opened with like a faded, scratched out like tag
no
on
box can't even read the title on the cartridge.
Yeah.
So I have this pulled up for our viewers at home, but Mega Man Battle Network has a complete average price of $219.
Jesus.
Damn, Jake, I'm sorry, dog.
Yeah. A graded.
That makes me so mad.
A graded price.
Yeah, I don't think State Farm covers that.
A graded price of $363. The box by itself is $72.50.
Oh, y'all making me feel bad.
You should feel bad.
Damn.
Xander, you
bro.
and I are out some money. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you look up how much the limited edition Onyx and Silver Game Boy Advance SP?
Oh dear God.
Because Xander and I are both missing our Game Boy Advance SPs.
I would honestly be playing that to this day if I still had it.
Actually, I'm gonna finish this question out with one big one that I just kind of reminded myself, because it's just been buried down because I tend to not want to think about it deep. And this is what my parents did to me.
Okay. All right.
Tread lightly.
So I move out of the house.
Devin, pause.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
No.
$656.98.
Oh,
The
Xander.
box is $83.
Oh,
The box, bro. Cardboard, $80 cardboard.
y'all
Dog.
had that.
And
Y'all had that in your hands.
And it jumped from a $172 price point up to $656 in the last year.
Dude, because everybody lost their shit or they broke. Dude, all these collectors were
the arms of an angel.
There you go. That's 4 times. That's 4 times Xander has given up on the Shipwreck show.
He's like, I need to pee anyways. Who cares?
Yeah. So Devin, sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
Man, Xander's not here, so it won't be as satisfying to talk about.
You can blame it all.
He's totally going to the bathroom.
Dude, he's taking a pee right now.
Okay. While he's doing that, look up one more thing for me.
Okay. All right. What you need?
How much does a limited edition Super Smash Brothers 3DS XL go for?
So, okay, here. Let me see here. 3DS.
It's blue. It's the blue one.
Super Smash Bros. Limited edition. On Amazon, it is $285. Oh, but that's the red one though. That's the red one. Hold on.
Yeah, the blue one.
Blue one, $399.
Nice. I'm gonna keep holding on to that for a while.
Yeah, hold on to that bad boy. Bad boy. Yeah.
Yeah. He's calling somebody.
Hey, mom.
What the fuck is happening right now?
He's calling his mom.
You remember? You remember when we went back to Thailand a while back?
What is happening right now?
He's calling his mom out.
Yeah. And you gave Bum my Game Boy. I just wanted you to know you owe me over $600. Yeah. That's how much
this is when she goes, who is this?
Click.
Okay. Yeah. Love you too. And I hope you had a good birthday. Bye.
Did you really do that, or did you fake that?
You just called your fucking mom. You just called her out.
Because it's 11 o'clock at night on the East Coast.
Yeah, it is. That doesn't matter. His mom's probably awake. You know what I'm saying? It's probably fucking awake.
This is when her soap operas come on.
Was that a voicemail? Was it a voicemail? Did you drop her a voicemail? No? Okay. Yeah. That's good. That's a good time. I love that for you.
Xander, I feel you. Anyways,
Goes to the chair.
Burn through because we're running late.
Yeah. What's going to be more detrimental? After I graduated high school, I moved to California for a while.
Oh, that
come back.
Damn.
I come back, after a couple of years, and I go, "Hey, Mom, Dad, where's all my Gundam action figures and my GameCube and my N64 and my PS2 and everything?"
Yeah.
Like, oh, I think we sold it all in a yard sale.
Oh.
And I had no joke. I had a paper bag, like a Winco paper bag, like the oversized one, the big ass boy.
Mm-hmm.
And I had it triple bagged, and it was just full of Gundam action figures. Yeah. And each one of those, because I had like a lot of the limited edition Battle Scar ones and Gundam Wing edition,
$300
a piece.
Yeah. Because I remember because my mom threw away my like original like build your own like Gundam Zero and like Tall Goose and like the ones that I had from like way back in the day when Gundam Wing was still running. She threw all those fuckers away, and I like price checked them like 4 or 5 years ago. $350, $400, $250.
Some of those were like $2,000.
Dog, seriously.
I had the battle scarred Gundam Wing, the Angel edition. With
the pink wings. God damn it. Oh,
and
dude.
that thing is worth like over $2,000 now.
God damn, dude.
But sorry, repressed memory.
Just shell shock.
I was trying to move past that. Let's move past that now.
Our parents have betrayed us. Yeah, our parents betrayed us, so badly. I'm disappointed.
How could this happen to me?
I made my mistakes.
My
Guys,
made my mistakes.
Yeah, you just called your fucking mom on one of our podcasts. You just call her out. You just called out your mom on one of our episodes.
Yeah, you also called your uncle on one of our episodes, and he didn't know who you were.
Oh, hey, at least my mom knew who I was.
It's true. It is true. It's true. Yeah.
For real though.
She said, "Hi, son," and you looked at dead me like in the eyes, just like, yeah. She fucking knows me. She knows me straight up.
I was waiting for her to go, "Who is this?" After you told her how much that thing was worth.
You're like, "Mom, it's me." I was just waiting for you to say that. I would have laughed my balls off. Mom, it's me. It's your son. But no, she knew you. She knew you. Just like Jelissa knows us, because Jelissa writes in just like you guys can to patreon.com/goodkrakenshow. And Jelissa asked a question about a new generation. All caps. I'm having a baby, but I'm not writing you all for parenting advice. Also, congratulations, Jelissa. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congrats for giving birth to a biological ball and chain.
That's rude. Or at least not the usual kind of parenting advice. I'm wondering, how do you want your kids' childhoods to differ from yours?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I can't answer this.
Yeah,
Let's set it up in a
neither.
situation of if you had a kid. Why?
Well, not even if
how would you want it to differ?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If I had one.
So do we want the parents to go first, or do we want the non-parents?
I think
to
the
go
parents
first?
should go last.
yeah. Mine's gonna be really quick and easy.
Sick.
I don't.
Like it always is.
Hey! He's not wrong.
And his uncle still knows who he is. His uncle still knows.
Uncles.
Uncles, yeah. Aw.
And they have triggers.
They do. Confirmed. It's confirmed. Yeah.
They made it.
So,
if I had a kid, I would want to be like very well off enough where like if they came up to me and they had an interest, whether it be a sport, gaming, being an artist, whatever it is, music, I am able to provide that to them for something that they want to do, because I didn't always get that. With that being said, I'm probably not going to have a kid because my generation is fucked over financially. There's a bunch of wealthy ass billionaires out there. But no, it's just what it comes down to is if I had a kid, I just want them to have a good life, not to the point that they're spoiled, but where they have the ability to do the things that they're interested in and they're not held back by finances and stuff like that. Yeah. But I'm probably not going to have a kid. Just being honest. I turn 30 next month. I don't have the want or need for one. That's just me personally. And that isn't a bad thing that people have kids at all. I don't think that. It's just
yeah, you're not one of those guys who are like, fuck kids. I don't want kids because kids are assholes. Which
No,
is like
I'm
true.
just-
Kids
No,
are
he really
assholes.
just said fuck them kids. What the?
Yeah.
Anyways,
but like straight up, I like being Uncle Devin, and that's good enough for me.
I like
Fair.
that. I like that for you.
And we need those. We need those.
We do
every
need
now
the
and
Uncle
then.
Devins. Yes, we do need the Uncle Devins.
Yeah, because if I have a kid, I can't be as good of an uncle.
Well, yeah, because when the day comes that like I have to ask, Devin, can you watch my kid for a couple of hours? And he gets my daughter to fucking play Skyrim for the first time. I'm gonna fucking blow my brains out.
But that is what's gonna happen.
And it's funny.
She just comes home.
And it's funny too because he's going to do it out of spite. He's gonna do it out of spite of me. He's gonna be like, I'm gonna show you this game. It's Skyrim. It's a great game. It's actually one of the greatest games to ever be made. And she's gonna tell me the same thing, and I'm like, that motherfucker. That motherfucker.
And guess what? She's probably gonna have her own Switch at this point, and I'll be like, hey, it's even on Switch.
God damn it. God damn it. Garrick, well, how do you want your theoretical kids' childhoods to differ from yours?
Okay, so I'm gonna get real for a moment, just 'cause I feel like
we like real.
it's
We're
a
a
good
family
thing.
here.
So I would want if I were to ever have children, I would want my children's I would like their upbringings to be just devoid of the same traumas that I experienced, whether accidental or intentional through like people's actions or words. Like, just dude, I want my kids to grow up being in a loving, accepting environment, not being like afraid of who they are, and like not because like it's weird. It's like it's weird and scary as like as an individual and as like a child to be growing up and like have feelings about yourself that you can't express to the people who are supposed to love you unconditionally for like no reason. Like they're literally just like you're like you fucking did this to me.
Right? This is your fault
because of
Like,
you.
all of this is because of you, and I can't talk to you.
Damn it,
dude. Like for real, like that's like 100%, man. And it's just like, or like, I think one of the most fucked up things, like for me, was like I ended up having like this weird like accidental trauma, like in my adult life, where like my dad ended up going to prison, and then like, dude, it was one of those moments where like he went to jail, and then like people started talking to me, and like all these dots got connected. And I was just like, what? My childhood was fucked up.
Yeah.
And like, it's because like, it's just normal for you.
You don't think about it, right? You don't think about it until someone actually points it out to you and says like,
and
yo,
then like,
that's not normal.
And then you're on the outside looking, you're like, what the fuck, man? You're like, this shit was not okay.
Yeah.
And dude, like just, dude, that's like the biggest thing. I would just want my child to be able to just go through life, not being afraid of who they are, and like not having this sudden realization in their adult life that the people that like gave birth to them and raised them and made them into who they are as an individual, or at least played a large part, was like literally not who they said they were, and like just imploded your whole life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it, like, and I know that's like it's heavy and stuff, just like because everybody's got traumas. But like it, dude, that's like the biggest thing. It's like I feel like that's what, like one thing our generation is. It's gonna like has learned like a lot as parents.
Yeah, like trying to comprehend like how our parents were actually like way more fucked up than we ever gave them credit for. Like, and not even just like always intentionally either, because it's like our parents a lot of times like don't think about how fucked up they're being. Because of that generational gap, that like the things that they learned were okay is just like just not actually okay.
100%. Like I love my mom to the moon and back. Like that woman lights my life. Like I love my mother, but like she wasn't a perfect parent. And like, you know, you were over at my house and I was over at your house, and we know that they're not perfect parents.
Yep.
But you still but some of that stuff's forgivable because it was just them doing their best. And then there's other stuff where you become an adult and you get to look at your parents through adult eyes, which is way like that shit's surreal. And you're just like, fuck, you guys kind of goofed me on this. I just need you to know, like real hard.
Yeah. Y'all fucked up. y'all fucked up real bad, bro. Like, yeah. No, I get it, dude. I get it, dude. Chase, let's hear from you.
Much like Devin, I don't know if Garrick said it, but I'm not in any sense going to have kids. I mean, at least not here in America. Like that's definitely not on mine and my wife's plans is to have a child here in America. But I mean, if we were to have a kid, I think the biggest thing, at least from my childhood, that I would not want is like any type of thing to be forced. Like I never really chose to play sports. I kind of just was playing sports. I never really chose like to pick up music. I just was like all of a sudden my brother was done playing bass, so I grabbed his bass. And then I dove more into music than I dove into sports like my brothers, but like I just really didn't really get the chance to make a choice. I'll never forget the one time I was going into high school and my parents were arguing over what I was going to do, instead of letting me tell them what I was going to do, whether I was going to play water polo or whether I was going to play football or whether I was going to be in jazz. Yeah, dog, I played water polo.
On this episode,
I sometimes forget that you played water polo, and I also sometimes forget that I fucking make fun of you for it.
Yeah.
Dude, have you ever watched water polo though?
Listen, I don't want to hear from you, Coast Guard, and have you defending water sports. Okay, dude. I don't want to hear you defending water sports.
The only thing I ever defend water polo with is it's exhausting.
Yeah, dude.
It's freaking exhausting, and it probably got me in the best shape that I've ever been in. But that was from 2nd to 8th grade, and then after 8th grade, I played football. But like, You know, I never really had a choice all the way until I was 17, 18 years old. And I think like a lot of like, I thought the world and how everything was a certain way, just like how Garrick said. But then as I started come out from underneath my parents' grasp, I was like, dude, like, why was I told I had to do this? I did not have to do this at all. I did not have to go and do this. Like, I was friends with a lot of people in high school, but I really only hung out with maybe 4 of them. And I sit there and I still think like, oh, that's because my parents didn't want me to hang out with this type of person or this type of person. When really now, my whole friend group, even though it's small still, my whole friend group is way more diverse than all my siblings' friends groups. And it's just,
dude, yes.
And it blows my mind that like they were trying to make me think a certain way, or even do that, or even like structure it to where like we're just trying to protect you or whatever. And it just was like, no, you wanted me to be
a certain way.
Yeah, and that's not a fun life.
No,
that is not a fun life.
Yeah, not at all. They wanted you to be Blue Mountain State cosplaying for the rest of your life. That's what they wanted.
Yeah, but as far as like what like with my kids, like fuck them kids.
All right. You haven't even had them yet. You said fuck them kids. God damn. God damn.
I love you, Chase.
Yeah, wait till you actually have one, and then sometimes you actually do be like,
listen, we have kids, and even sometimes I'm like, fuck them kids. God damn, dog. God damn, I should have got snipped. No,
I mean, honestly, guys, I like you
contemplated
that. I'm thinking about it this next year.
Yeah,
dude, do it. You shoot some blanks, man.
I mean, I only want like 2 more kids, realistically. But that's just, like that's the island genetics in me. That's like, do it.
Dude, I am of the opinion that if my wife right now, she doesn't want to have kids, and if one day she wants to have kids, I will want to have kids. But if she doesn't want to have kids, I'm okay not having kids.
Chase, isn't that kind of like where you are too? Like if like Kaya just hits you up one day and it's like, all right, I'm ready. Like,
dude, 100%. Just because like at the end of the day, no matter what, like, I'm sorry if this is like to whoever might listen that might think on the other side, like it has to be agreeable on either side. I firmly believe that my wife is the deciding factor.
100%.
No matter
I don't gotta carry the baby. Like there's so much. I don't have to deal with postpartum. I don't have to deal with the after effects. None of that. I don't like. And I'm done, dude. That's my initial commitment, and so therefore I have no say.
Zero say. So like right
she's
now,
not ready. My opinion literally doesn't matter.
Yeah, I could 1000% be like, I want a kid, but if my wife doesn't want to have a kid, how am I going to have a kid?
Yeah, dude, that literally takes the option off the table. It's not there.
100%.
Like, that's it. Period.
Well, science is at a point now where like they're
shush you.
They're figuring out.
So okay, science guy.
If I ever have a kid, like I said, it'll be at a state where I am very well off. Like where like money's not a thing. You know what I mean? Not in the sense where I'm like super rich,
financially, professionally, you're like where like, you want to be.
Nothing to worry about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I own my own house.
Blacked out the fuck them kids tattoo.
Like nothing. Yeah, no. Literally, and this is nothing against anybody who does this because I appreciate all this, but like my hands will be like fully tattooed, my neck will be tattooed. You know what I mean? Like it'll be like I don't gotta worry about shit. I get to do whatever the fuck I want.
So when little Devi little Devi Dylan comes out, that's his name. That's your son's name. That's your future kid's name. Devi Dylan.
Devi Dylan.
Someone Dylan Stanford.
Devi Dylan.
It's not even spelled like the normal way, like Dylan. It's Dillon.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Guys,
can you stop? Can you guys stop? Anyways, what I was gonna say, I would probably adopt a kid.
And name
That's
him
probably
Debbie
what it-
Dillett.
Name him Debbie
No,
Dillon.
no.
Debbie Dillon.
I will adopt them and let them keep whatever name they want, or I will give them if they really hate their name, I'll give them suggestions. Like let them come up with their own name.
Like,
You know
listen,
what?
Yeah,
it's a great name.
You could be
Debbie.
Dragonborn if you want.
Hey, yeah,
Debbie Dillett.
I'll just name my kid
Debbie
Facebook.
Dillon
Okay?
Stanford.
Devin, that's what me and Kaya think about a lot too. My wife Kaya think about a lot too. Is like because I have friends back home in Merced that went through the foster care system and were adopted and all that, and it's fucked. Like
Yeah,
those,
it is.
the fact that like there are some people that come out on the other side, on the good side, blows my mind.
Yeah.
And so, if you're 100%, I'm going to adopt, dude. Hats off to you.
That's what I want to do. If and like I said, there's a lot of prerequisites to get there. You know, because again, if I'm going to do that, I want to be able to provide and make sure that they have the tools necessary to not only learn but entertain themselves and progress.
Yep.
In their
Plus,
life.
adoption is expensive in itself too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because here's the thing, my parents are not awful people. Well, at least my parents that I grew up with. My biological father is a piece of shit.
Sure,
but
as most of ours are.
yeah. But
He's getting better. My mind's getting better.
I did say
I
most.
wasn't-
I did say most.
I
He's getting there.
I'm white.
was not able to do a lot of.
Did he say I'm white?
My relationship was great with my dad. We play catch every day.
Oh,
Sorry, Devin. Go. Jesus
That made my
Christ.
shoulder hurt.
And that's what I meant.
mine locked me in a
Oh, yeah,
closet
they
and
go
skipped town.
Yeah. I played catch with my dad, you know, like that kind of bullshit. So. Anyway, sorry.
I hate this show.
But yeah, no,
that real quick.
I wasn't able to do a lot of the things that I wanted to do, and if I did want something at all, I had to get a job right away when I could at 15. Like I had hand-me-down clothes a lot growing up, you know, and like I think about it to this day, it's like my parents had me when they were 20 and 21, you know, and I turned 30 next week.
Yeah.
In my parents' lifetime, I was fucking 9 years old, you know, like right now.
Wild
You know,
to think about.
It's
Wild
so
to think
weird, you know.
Yeah.
But I digress.
Yeah. Sure. Xander, hit us with it, man. How do you want Lydia's life to be better than yours?
Kind of like, you know, picking on some of the things that they've said prior to, you know, the ability to really choose what you want to do with your life. Because I grew up very structured, very void of anything I actually wanted to do. And then even when there were times where I thought I wanted to do something, it was basically because I heard this voice in the back of my head saying, "Oh, you should do this. You should do this. You should do." It was my dad telling me, like, "Oh yeah, pursue something in law enforcement. Do something like, you know, like in that route." And even up like even when I joined the Coast Guard and when I was trying to decide on what rate I wanted to go, I was about to leave and do maritime law enforcement because, you know, that voice in the back of my dad's head was like, "No, you need to do this." And then I was like, you know what? No, that's not what I want to fucking do. I don't want to do that. I want to do something that will give me a decent skill set in the civilian side, but also while I'm doing that, give me enough time to do the things that I want to do, like content creation and focus on my design work and stuff like that.
And water polo.
And a lot of times, like he was always telling me, a lot of times he was always telling me, he's like, "Oh, you can make a lot more money, being a cop." I'm like, no, you can't. No, you fucking can't.
Not as much as people think it is. Yeah.
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 And
Unless
he's like,
you're
you're gonna have more job
master's
security.
degree.
I'm just like, is that all that fucking matters? So I want Lydia to, you know, be able to pursue the things that she wants to do.
I'm sorry. Did you hear what Chase just said?
I was trying to glaze right over it, but you know.
Devin Devin broke, dude.
I couldn't.
We all heard it.
I was hoping we could just slide right by that bad boy.
Those bonuses, man. Those incentives.
Chase.
Those incentive bonuses.
Damn, dude.
Chase.
Okay.
Chase.
All right. My
I'm
bad.
so glad this is on YouTube and not Twitch.
I've had two ciders. Give me a break.
YouTube will straight allow racist people on their fucking website. I don't give a shit. Anyways, Xander, continue. I'm sorry, baby.
I'm sorry, Xander.
Yikes. Can I get a yikes?
I had something on my mind that kind of threw me off. But I mean, ultimately, like I want her to, one, be able to feel free to choose what she wants to do in life.
Mm-hmm.
Feel comfortable being who she wants to be around us.
Mm-hmm.
And also feeling comfortable enough to come to us whenever something is wrong. Because the way I was raised, it was very emotionless. Growing up, I used to see families, oh yeah, like I tell my dad everything, I tell my mom everything, stuff like that. But growing up, my mom, being straight from Thailand, culture shock hit her pretty bad and stuff like that. And there's the first few years, there's a huge language barrier. Because my dad also was like, he's living in America, he's gonna speak English. So they never taught me how to speak Thai. I had to pick up as I went along. But also just like whenever something was wrong and stuff like that, my dad was kind of very old school, traditional, not cool. Where be a man, suck it up, that kind of thing. So anytime there was something wrong, I would internalize it. Make it go away, just by not thinking about it. And I don't want that for Lydia. I want her to be able to be like, listen, someone was picking on me at school, and I didn't like that, or whatever, what have you. So I want her home life to feel like home.
Yeah, sure. Chase, are you doing okay over there? You doing all right?
You fucking Sniffles Magoo in the background over here, dude.
Oh, my bad. I need to mute myself. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. We love you. We're just making sure. I didn't know if you were sniffling or if you were like doing a line over there. Because like, what?
definitely not.
He's like, yeah, internalize it.
Fuck them kids. Oh, those bonuses. Those bonuses. He's just like, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so
I finished my cider, and so sorry, I was breathing heavy.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, I do the same for cider. Yeah, that's it. Garrick, you're gonna ask Xander something. Go ahead.
Yeah. So can I ask you like a follow-up question that's like that's relative? So how do you feel, if I may ask, like this might be a little too personal, I don't want to call you out, but how do you feel how do you feel you're doing? Do you feel like you're doing a good job like differentiating yourself from your parents, or do you find like you have moments where you're just like, ah, fuck, that was pretty my dad of me?
I definitely have moments where I'm like that. I might have been too tough and stuff like that. But it's also we have like this weird home dynamic right now where it's like sometimes like she can be a little fucking shithead, like straight up. Like,
well, I mean, she's still a person.
Yeah. But like there are like some bad habits that she's already picking up, that are like very like straight up. You're acting fucking spoiled as shit. You're being a brat. Like this needs to fucking stop right now. So like I'll try and like lay down the law. And there are times where I'm just like I would never go as far as like like with my dad. You guys are probably familiar with the belt and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Never like that. But at the most, like I will.
The sound still makes me like twitch every now and then. If it comes out quick enough, dude. No, like the through the belt loop sounds like.
Oh, dude.
It makes me like sit up straight.
Mm-hmm. Garrick's like, that's why I wear joggers.
So I'm like at the most right now, it's like
I'm not wearing a belt, y'all.
Neither am I.
Like at the most, it's like if you don't stop right now, I'm gonna go into your room, take all your freaking toys, put it in a trash bag, and dump them. And I'm like in her face and shit. Like you better cut it out now. And like sometimes like that, like I feel like even that sometimes might be crossing the line of like maybe that was a little too much.
Emotional damage.
All jokes aside, yes.
Here comes that bonus. Here comes that bonus.
But no,
Damn
it's
it,
just like,
Chase, now you have me in your wheelhouse.
I'm so sorry.
But no, like
so
to answer the question, like I do think I'm doing a decent job of differentiating myself between my father. But you know, like everything, it could still use work. Also, my fire just went out.
I was
so
just
you
about
just
to
lost
say.
your fire, dog.
Yeah.
You just lost your fire, dog.
Here,
Like,
yeah.
I
So
mean,
that's my.
Thank you
my
for
answer.
sharing.
That's a
Dude, I feel like, I
Samsung.
mean, you can only ever do your best, right? Isn't that all
Yeah.
parenting really is?
Yeah,
Is that
it's
a
just figuring it out
43
along the
inch?
way. But I'm gonna go tend to this fire real quick.
Is that a 43-inch fire?
I think it'd be like
43
a
inch
40,
fire.
42-inch fire.
Not
No,
even 4K,
it's I can tell it's a Samsung though by that menu, and I know it's series that is because I used to have the same exact one in a 43-inch.
I think it's a little bit bigger than
And-
43.
And if,
just
and if
just
you
like
look in the back, you can see that the model number is XQWBYM.
just
I don't
looking
know
at,
that much.
just looking at it relative to the director chair there, it looks like it's more like a 50, like a 51, 53.
It's so small in
Yeah.
front of him though.
I mean,
Dude, it's
Xena's
gotta be like-
kind of ripped though. You know what I'm saying? Xena's kind of he's kind of a big boy. You know
That's
what
not
I'm
a
saying?
50.
Like, yeah.
I bet you that's anywhere between a 32 to a 43.
Dude, I'm calling it right now. That is a 42-inch TV.
Samsung didn't make that series in 42. They made them in 43.
Dude, why don't you guys just
Okay,
bet on it? He can't hear you
48
right now.
then. 48-inch TV. 48
There's
inch.
no way it's bigger
Well,
than
they-
43.
Well, I think at the time they only did odd number measurements.
What?
Yeah, I think at the
No,
time they
the
only did odd
32
number.
was still around. 32
Yeah?
was still
Oh, okay.
around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
We'll
We're
have
about to find
Xander.
out. We're about to find out.
Xander.
Xander.
So
This
Is that a
the
32-inch
best
TV?
conversation.
32 now.
43,
Probably like. Actually,
43-inch
no,
Samsung.
it's definitely smaller. Yeah, it's a Samsung.
Okay, I know what series it is because I used to have the
Okay.
same one, but I had a
Okay.
43-inch one. So it's either a 43 or a 32.
It might be 32.
I think it's a 32.
It might be.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
it's either a 43 or a 32, a 10-inch difference. I'm
There's
gonna
like
go
a
ahead and
10-inch difference, and
guesstimate.
it might
Well,
be,
no,
you know,
It's definitely smaller than
Well-
40. So yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be a 32.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That's
Ernell thought it was a fucking 50. Get the fuck out of here.
No, dude, this is a small one.
I was
Like,
doing-
I have
I have an average size head.
size of a TV
Oh, fuck
is.
off. Fuck off.
Love you though. I love you.
Wait, is he about to pull out a tape measure? So to pull out a tape measure?
Yeah.
oh my.
Oh, he's about to measure it. No.
Look
okay.
at the laptop. Look at the laptop. The laptop's what?
Yeah.
That's got to be a 15 or a 17-inch laptop.
Probably a 15.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is horrible
I
for
think
the
that-
podcast.
I think the
listeners.
laptop's like 18. The laptop,
Thank you,
the
Chase.
laptop is 18.
All the
we
podcast
all
listeners are like, what the
we-
fuck?
Here, I
all
got this. I got this. Hold on.
5 minutes.
Our audio listeners are like, this is bullshit. I'm done.
we've all listened to like Joe Rogan or fucking your mom's house or anything like that in the past. 32? Suck it.
Oh my god. Dude.
So
Whatever,
glad I
dude.
still
Lick
have that
my
tape measure
weed.
there.
Nobody asked to have that debate with you. Nobody asked for that. You can't say
Then
suck
why
it.
do you question it?
Yeah, sure. Fine. Okay, I gotta hurry up and give you guys an
All right.
answer on my end because we gotta move on to our last question of the night. Defer from my childhood. That's a hard question for me to answer. I have a very specific childhood that's sort of reflective on a combination of all yours in some weird kind of way. For anyone that didn't know, my mom is definitely a third world country immigrant, and moved away from home when she was 15 years old. So like she had no clue how to raise a child. No clue how to raise a fucking kid. And so when she did have me, it was after some time of like getting a grasp on things. But at that point, my dad was just such a bad alcoholic that it was just like, it didn't matter like how she was handling it because she had to handle it some way or another because he was just not there. He's passed out on the couch drunk or just was not around. he cheated on my mom a lot, so he kind of just like wasn't even really at home to really like do anything. So I guess like one of the first things I could even like point at right away is just being a dad. That, and you know, and for me that was like kind of like my main goal when finding out that I was having a daughter was like, lit, I'm like one step ahead now because I actually like want my kid. And that, you know, that meant a lot to me to be able to just say like, cool, like I'm already doing better than his bitch ass was because I actually want to have this happen. And
Yeah.
you know, and that's kind of like what drives me to try to want to be the best dad I can be now, because it's like, you know, yeah, sure, like even just being present is enough to like be better than my own, but like why just be that? Like why not be more? Why not be even more than what my dad was? And why not just be more than what my mom was, you know? And so like for me on that end, that was one route. Another though was based on my being raised by my mother, because she is a, you know, old school third world country immigrant. She has had to raise me and 8 other kids technically by herself. She's had to sort of rule with an iron fist. And I don't mean that literally all the time, sometimes, but you know, literally and figuratively, a lot of it was, you know, I'm working 2 jobs and I don't want to hear you crying about things that you're crying about because your life is not that hard. Like I've seen hard. Your life is not that hard. And it's always kind of boiled down to us having to learn how to handle things on our own because our mother did not know how to handle those things as parents, as a parent, because she never had anyone to teach her how to handle her emotions, how to handle her life. And a lot of that, you know, we talked about it on a GK podcast the other day with Raven, is, you know, trauma is generational. And a lot of times we don't realize, like our parents don't even realize that the things that they were taught, they're unknowingly teaching to us because their parents taught it to them and they spent their entire lives thinking it was okay. And because of such, like, I don't necessarily blame my mom. Like, I don't blame her for being the Kim Jong-un of my life. I said un,
dude,
not
she's
eel.
down the fucking hall. She'll beat your ass.
She will. She absolutely will. I did say un, not eel. Okay, because Kim Jong Il is absolutely fucking worse than un. by you know. Well, that's a whole other conversation. Anyways, Xander, do you want to leave the call and come back? You're like.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask that.
Yeah. Do that really quick. Cool.
I think I should do that as well. I've noticed a little bit on my.
You're fine. I would actually recommend Garrick because Garrick, you've also kind of been rubber banding a little bit. You and Xander have been rubber banding a little bit. And you do next. There you go. Okay, bye. Hey Xander, welcome back. Oh, hey, I'm Garrick. Okay,
what's hilarious?
He's back
on my screen. It's got me and Ernell on the same side, and we have, you know, our hats forward, and then on the right hand side, Xander and Garrick both have backwards hats.
Backwards hat crew. Yeah.
I'm sandwiched in between Devin and Ernell on my side, so
I wish you were.
You are, dude. You are on my screen too. It's Devin, Xander, or now.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
I got Garrick below me.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Now
you're both Garrick's below you too on mine, so that looked really.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, anyways, my goal as a dad has been trying to, sort of indirectly right all the wrongs that my mom did. After having righted the wrongs that my father did, the next goal is to just right all the wrongs that my mother did. And again, I'm just clarifying, I do not blame her for anything. She did the best she could raising essentially 10 fucking kids by herself in a country that she had no idea functioned the way that it did. She had no idea it was as sexist and racist in the US as it is. She had no clue how hard it was going to be to live the life that she, you know, was needing to live with the kids that she was taking care of. She had no clue about these things. And so, yeah, she unfortunately was absent for a big chunk of my life because she had to work 2 jobs because we were poor. And most of my childhood that that I had was raised by my siblings. I spent most of my time raising my little genetic variant, Shanna. That's just kind of how our family was. And so now I'm at a point now where my biggest goal is to, one, give my daughter a space, a relationship with me and her mom, that she doesn't feel that she can't come to us about anything. Like I forever want her to know that she can come to us for anything. And that like, I can't speak for her mom because her mom's her mom. That's none of my business. Like, I hope that she's doing it on her end. On my end, I have taken a lot of pride in building the relationship that I have with my daughter, because I am very fortunate to have the kid that I have, because she's a very, very good kid. And I don't know if that's just genetics, like her like somewhere down the line, like she just got the cool kid gene or some shit, or if it's because we're actually doing a good job. I don't fucking know. But she's a very, very good kid, and I'm very lucky to be able to say that, because my nephew is not. And so I've seen what the other side looks like, y'all. And I'm not here.
He's a punk bitch.
I listen, I see him 3-4 times a week, and I'm just like, that kid's a little fucking punk ass bitch, dog. And I sometimes tell his ass, like I'm like, bro, you are being a punk ass right now. Like, you need to fucking stop. And he'll do that thing where it's like, if you try to like touch him, you're like, hey, come here, right? Like, you try to like pull him towards you, like, we need to talk. He does the like thing. And I'm like, I will choke you the fuck out, boy. Like, get your ass. Like, I swear to fucking God, say that. Like,
see, my daughter is like that, but only at home. Only at home.
Yeah.
Like, if we're out and about, she is primo, like, on top of her shit. Like, she's like, oh, they're watching me. I gotta impress them. Okay. Yeah. Hello, sir. Like, what the fuck? Where'd that come from?
What have you done with my child?
Like, anytime our friends meet Lydia, they're like, oh my God, she's such a great kid. Oh my God. I'm just like, yeah, totally great. Why can't you be like this at home? But I get it, like, it's because I mean, it's kind of because I think she feels comfortable enough to act out like that at home.
Right.
So,
right. Yeah. No, I mean, like, outside of that though, it's like sort of a combination of everything that you guys said. It's sort of like, I want to make sure that, like, my daughter knows that she can come to me about anything. I want her to be able to pursue anything she wants to pursue. That's the one thing my mom did do right. And half of it is because she just was never here, so she didn't give a fuck. But, like, the other half of it was her just genuinely like, listen, I'm pointing you in the right direction, but I can't make the horse drink water. Like, if you feel like this is the best shot for you, fucking go for it. And she was there for me doing martial arts, me doing football, me doing rugby, me doing art, me going to college and then being fine with an associate's degree. Like, she was there, like, just like telling me, like, you're a dickhead. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Go for it. And she let me fail and succeed all on my own accord. And so that's the one thing that she did do dauntingly right. Like, she was so good about that thing. Everything else is garbage. Everything else was bad.
She lets you turn down a full ride scholarship.
Oh, for fuck's sake. We're not getting into it on the fucking podcast, Chase. We're not doing it, okay? I've explained this to you. Notre Dame was not going to be worth a 1-year scholarship. Get the fuck out. I've had it with you. I'm not doing it. I'm not fucking doing it. Anyways, yeah.
Sipping his tea.
Do tell.
Another time. It's a deep story. Anyways, yeah. No, it's just, I just want her to have better than I had. Just have better than I had. We grew up in poverty. Yeah. We grew up with not having a real dad present. The ones that my mom tried having as father figures were abusive and just ridiculous. And funny enough, all of them white. Weird how that works. And I mean, like, granted, like, you know, we saw the effects of it. Like, me and my siblings were all shitheads for a long time of us being kids, because, like, she had no fucking clue. She had no clue. And, you know, like, we figured it out eventually, but you know, I just want my daughter to have a good life. I was talking to my mom about this a while back, cause she was talking to me about, well, why don't you get one of those jobs that I, talked to you about pursuing a long time ago. And I was like, what, a fucking architect? Because that's what you Filipinos want us to do, is be architects and nurses. That's the only thing you Filipinos want us to fucking do as a career. She was like, yes, you make lots of money that fucking way. Do that fucking job. You work fucking hard. You work fucking hard. And you get lots of money. she's just doing that same story. But I was telling her that I don't want me and my daughter to live a mediocre life. Because that's what I had for a majority of my life, was a mediocre life. And I don't mean mediocre in the bad case, because mediocre is fine for some people. Mediocre is just dandy for a lot of people. Mediocre is it's quiet, it's peaceful. I don't want that for me and my kid. I want my kid to, if she wants to be a ballerina, I have the money to let her go and be a ballerina. Like Devin was saying, if she wants to pursue music, I have the money to help her pursue music. That's what I want to be at. That's where I want to be. That's my big fucking goal. If she has issues, whatever, being bullied at school, having trouble with her boyfriend, I want her to know for the rest of her fucking days that I'm here to be that person for her. And most of all is just being there with her, because my mom wasn't able to, and I saw how that affected me and my siblings. And now I'm I'll happily quit a fucking job if it's taking time away from my daughter. I've done it twice already. You keep me out for fucking 15 hours in a day. I'm not working for you. I tell all of them, I have a fucking kid. If you can't respect my boundaries as a dad, then I don't want to fucking work for you.
Dude, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. Yeah, no, that's it for me. That's it for me. Sorry, I'm trying to not get up in my feely heelys and skirts.
Dude, this was honestly, this was just one of those topics that you feel it, dude.
It's something I'm super passionate about as a dad, because I take a lot of pride in my relationship with my daughter. I do.
I think we heard it in both you and Xander. It's obviously something that's a lot more deep rooted than just me and Garrick and Devin sitting here being like, "Oh, this is what we would do."
Yeah,
it's such a different level.
Yeah, and I mean, and you know what? It's not even just to say my daughter is great. It's not even just to say that I haven't fucked up a few times, because I've had times where I've lost my temper. I have, I've had times where I probably made the wrong call, or I made her feel that she couldn't talk to me about something because I was having a bad day, but my thing is that I absolutely value apologizing for when I fuck up, even to my 6-year-old daughter, because I think parents don't give their kid enough credit for understanding emotions enough. And they think that a lot of parents just think that they can fuck up and their kid won't think anything of it. But it's one day your kid is not going to be 6 years old, and you're going to continue thinking it's fine if you don't apologize. And then your kid's going to fucking resent you because they don't know how to fucking apologize. And then their relationships are going to fail. Their friendships are going to fail. Everybody they know is going to fucking despise them because they have no clue how to fuck up and just say sorry. There's way too many fucking people that don't know how to fucking be sorry because their parents weren't that for them, And so I refuse to be it. I refuse to be it. Anyways, guys, before we move on and to lighten the mood a little bit, please have a listen to our sponsor. This episode of the Good Kraken podcast is brought to you by Glide Mousepads. PC gaming and office work is more popular than ever before, making your workflow and efficiency an absolute necessity. You need your peripherals and accessories to be running silky smooth in order for you to keep clicking heads. And now, we've got just the thing to keep that KD at an all-time high. Glide Mousepads is the future industry leader in mousepads, offering beautiful, smooth, waterproof products made with eco-friendly materials and non-slip rubber in a variety of sizes that are guaranteed to give you the edge you're needing in the heat of digital warfare. I'll tell you what, why even bother with a piece of junk like this when you could get your mouse the battle rug it's only ever dreamed of? Right now, you can follow Glide Mousepads over on Twitter at Glide Mousepads. Again, that's at Glide Mousepads for updates on when their store officially opens. And stay tuned on Good Kraken for a special offer we'll have for you when that happens. Again, that's at Glide Mousepads over on Twitter. Glide Mousepads, you will succeed. Welcome back, everybody. That was a wonderful ad read. I'm still getting used to like having the moment to just like breathe for a second. It's been nice though. Like the 1 minute and 3 seconds.
Dude, that's a nice
Wait, y'all were breathing that whole time? I was just like
it's like those underwater scenes in movies. You're just like
he's practicing for water polo.
Is it just like every white person has some like it's like a rite of passage for white people at some point or another they play water polo?
My dad tried to get me into underwater basket weaving.
I don't know about a rite of passage, but I will say this, guys. If you walk up to any white guy and be like, "Yo, do you swim?" and they're gonna be like, "I'm a pretty strong swimmer,"
and then they're not,
and then they're not,
and then they're not,
and they sink like rocks.
Gentlemen, we have two options here. Okay, do you guys want to talk decaf, please, or the oath of Omerta?
Oh, dude, you.
I don't like this.
I feel like it just gets worse every week.
I don't know what. I don't know what
it's more and more vague.
So
dude, I have no fucking idea. I've never heard before in my life.
So I don't even know where this could begin. I mean, if I can put my vote in right now, it's just going to be what even is something I know, because I don't know what Omerta is.
Omerta is the honor code in Italian mafias.
Okay, cool. Decaf, please.
Wait, Chase, hold on. Before you commit your vote, just know that the chance of whatever the fuck is in this vote has anything to do with the actual goddamn question is like 5%. 0.00 no 0.005%.
I'm picturing this has to be with like some like 1920s detective movie.
See, that's what you think, and then it's not.
And then it's not.
It could just be all about prosciutto.
It could be, honestly. But honestly, yeah, that would be a good title for that. Devin, what is your vote, my guy?
Ooh, why are you making me go first?
God damn it. Let's go, baby.
You have the forwards hat.
Because it sounds cool. The Oath of Omerta.
Let's go. Garrick.
I am also going to be casting my vote into the Oath of Omerta.
You Italian bastard. I love you. Xander.
Let's go. Fist bump.
Bam, 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 bam. There you go.
Just to make it interesting, I'm going decaf, please.
Let's go. Okay.
Have we ever had a tie?
Yes.
All the time.
we have
actually one time.
It's been twice. We've had to have Devin flip a coin.
So it's going to be decaf, please, just to make it even more interesting.
But we have 5 tonight.
You do have, so I have to be the tiebreaker, huh? God damn it.
Yeah, do you want me to flip a coin for you?
God damn it.
Insert drum roll here.
Well, no, because I have to be the tiebreaker, because I am the coin.
I know, dude. I am the flip one for you.
No, I'm gonna go because the other question is gonna be good starter for next week. I'm gonna go the Oath of Omerta.
Let's go.
It was heads.
All right. Okay.
You hear that, Chase? Ours was a good pick.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Let's go. MorbidQrositea writes in and says,
fuck.
Do you believe that the shopping cart and whether or not a person leaves it in the parking lot or takes it back is the ultimate test of whether a person is inherently good or bad?
100%.
Okay,
yes.
Look. I saw him post this question in the chat. Listen to me. If you don't put your cart back in the fucking stall, you are scum.
Gutter scum. Fucking straight like gutter scum. Okay. I hate you. Your mom hates you. The guy parked next to you hates you. And he hasn't even gotten to shopping yet. Like he's
oh my God.
I saw a TikTok where a guy went around in a Walmart parking lot in a high-res vest and went up to every single person that put the cart in a parking spot and got the cart, put it behind the car, and said, "Put it back."
Yep.
And
Oh, dude.
they ended up
I saw that
yelling at
video.
each other. Dude, they ended up yelling at each other, and eventually the person like puts it back, and they're going, "I hope he fucking die." I hope he die of
Rightfully
cancer.
so.
And
We don't need those people out here.
No.
Nope.
They're like mosquitoes.
Don't
We don't need
procreate.
we don't need fucking mosquitoes.
I do want to
procreate.
point out Devin's being conspicuously quiet.
Damn, Devin's the guy who doesn't put his cart away.
Yeah.
No, I was going to
Stab
add
at you.
on that I've been the person that's told somebody straight to their face in a parking lot, put your fucking cart away.
My boy, let's
Yes.
go.
I have
My
said
boy.
that to people
Dude,
before.
yes.
Yep.
Because they half-assedly left it in another parking space, like just far enough in you wouldn't see it if you were pulling your car up. You know what I mean? And it just like pissed me off, and I just saw it, and it was after work.
Yeah.
The
Listen,
grocery store sucks.
not to toot my own horn, because I'm actually very much a self-deprecating person. So this is something that I'm very proud of.
You poop your
Okay.
pants?
I like that.
That's what I thought he said.
Yeah.
That's what I thought he said too.
Yeah. I poop my pants.
There are
yeah.
times. Excuse me. There are
myself.
times where there's the place where you put it in the parking lot and stuff like that. There have been times where I will actually do the math in my brain, which I'm not that kind of Asian. I don't do math very well. But if it's ever so slightly further to just take the cart all the way back to the store itself and put it up front, I will actually go out of my way and put it right up front.
You are a
makes sense.
star.
So
I don't do that now because of the pandemic, and I know people are weird about other people touching stuff, so I try not to do that now. But
Because they wipe them down, when the employees get them, they wipe
Oh
them
yeah,
down.
they have all the places here. They have like the wipes right there in the front. So I'll bring it back, wipe it down, boom.
True.
that's fair. Yeah. Big agree.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think easily this is if you don't put your fucking cart away, you're an asshole. Right?
Yeah,
Like
big
period.
time.
Like I've made it a habit that if I see someone like about to leave their cart next to their car before they hop in, I purposely try to pull into that spot next to them where they left the cart. Just so that I can make a point of like, hey, before you go, can you take care of that for me? Like, and I pull up just enough that I can like look at them from like the side mirror where I'm like, I pull up and I'm like,
I know what you were about to do.
yeah, it's like,
just nod the head.
just the little like.
I need to get Ernell set up with the slow fade on that one, just straight up. Just
Oh man.
It's just, like it just. I can feel it coming in the air. Yeah, exactly. Do a little wink, little winky.
Come on. No, so
like.
I'm upset that you guys tried to point me out as somebody who wouldn't do that.
No. You were just being quiet. You were just being quiet. I was like, I don't know what Devin's about to say.
It's because I'm just stoned.
Fair enough.
But
fair.
I want to
That's
say
fair. That's
I
fair.
especially put my cart back
people threw rocks at you today.
because yes.
You biblical
don't-
whore.
don't bust
you
out the nail
biblical
guns.
whore.
Don't
Look
go
at
any
you.
further.
Shame.
Don't bust out the
Ding,
nail
ding.
guns. But I worked at a Lowe's, and there was a couple times when I first started there, I was a seasonal employee, and they would have me work the lot, which I had to pull carts in, not just regular shopping carts though, but the big ass
yeah.
metal,
Yeah.
all
For,
the
like,
different
2x4s
carts that they
and
had,
shit. Mhm.
and we had to organize them in specific areas. You didn't just
Yeah.
bring them in. Like we had to take them to parts of the stores and stuff like that.
Yeah.
To me, it
so-
just doesn't make sense because to me, it's like it almost takes more brain energy to think of a place to put it conspicuously than it would to just know to go take it back to the little cart deposit.
See,
Like,
you think that
Yeah.
because you're the type of person that is like, oh, it's just common sense to just take it back over there. Whereas these people that are just leaving it there, they're not even thinking about that. They're just like, I'm just gonna fucking put it right here.
yeah,
Fuck it.
yeah. I guess
Okay.
so. It's just,
But have you guys ever seen the individuals that will like go the extra step to like they see like the cart stall like yonder and they'll like fucking yeet their cart across the lot
Okay, so
just in the general direction of like the cart stall.
And they
you
try
guys
to
ever
get
do
it.
it?
Yeah.
Dude, I have seen people do that. Grab their cart that was next to the stall and put it away for them while making eye contact the whole time.
I've never seen that.
Like I saw that. Dude.
I assure you though, if I have ever seen that, I'd probably be in jail.
Dude,
well, now Chase. Yeah, go ahead.
I have tried to like do that, but like try and make it like it's like I'm about to win the golden jacket at Augusta. Like I'm trying to like line up the putt, and make sure it goes in. I mean, obviously, if I miss, I go get it. I go put it away. But like, I'm just like, I'll do it from as far as I can, and especially like 'cause some people park close, so I don't want to hit the car. So like, I try and make sure. But yeah, I've seen people try and yeet it and then just be like, "Oh, I missed."
Hey, how much do you guys want to bet Chase has hit a car with a shopping cart?
Nope, never hit a car with a shopping cart. That wasn't my own or my friend's.
Yeah.
But he still has because he said that wasn't my own or my friend's. So he still has.
Dude, I've dinged my own car with a shopping cart.
Yeah, same. I think I've definitely nicked mine a couple of times. Yeah. That's unfortunate.
And we all watched Jackass and wanted to be like Jackass.
That's true.
My advice to those who don't normally put the cart back, you think it's like a mundane task, make it fun. I'm 27, about to turn 28 years old. I'm still riding that thing like a goddamn scooter, trying to do wheelies.
Dude, hell yeah, brother!
I got a question for you guys. Have you ever tried to ride the cart and it slip out on you?
Oh yeah, dude, it'll pop a wheelie and just go, and you're like, oh fuck, and then you try to play it off real cool, like you're not 30 and trying to ride a cart in the grocery store.
Like your back isn't fucking killing you after that. Like you just threw your back out.
I need that Ivy bussing.
I have not had that happen to me, but only because I'm overweight, so I'm used to having to overcompensate in one direction to keep myself from falling.
I was just about to say, I was like, dude, I'm 300 pounds, almost 300 pounds. I'm not going to be trying to ride anything that's going to hurt my bum and make me go ow.
Like even if I do like the shopping cart thing, like the push, even if I do in the shopping cart, I'll do the push, and then when I'm on the shopping cart, I like lean forward, like over the handle a little bit, so I can like keep myself from falling like backwards.
Dude, okay,
why do I just picture
okay, hold on.
That and like having
I bet you
feet, like,
no.
I bet you
I bet you, excluding Xander, I bet you all four of us motherfuckers, whenever we ride carts, we like put our gut over like the top of the bar a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Except I do like a lot of it. I do a lot of.
It's not a lot of it. It's all.
There's a good amount here to go to the cart. Yeah.
So there's this page on Instagram called Kids Getting Hurt, and I saw a video of a dad that tried to do that with the kid sitting in the thing.
Oh no!
I love Devin just telling on himself for being 100. He's so 100% fuck them kids vibe that he follows accounts called fuck them kids, basically. Like,
yeah. Oh my god.
I follow one for like everything. There's like morons doing stuff.
I
girls getting hit.
I thought for a
like
second,
very very specific fails.
I thought for a second that you were saying like I follow multiple kids blah 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 accounts, like kids falling very violently, kids choking on food but getting saved by their parent, kids not knowing how to tie their shoes so they trip and fall in public,
kids falling off bicycles,
kids
getting attacked by the family dog that is uncomfortable with them,
kids getting stuck on fences,
kids accidentally taking their friend's crayon so their friend gets mad and stands up and socks him in the back of the head, like
kids falling out of trees.
Yeah.
I will say everything that you said there has been a video of.
Oh no, 100%. I'm sure.
Laughed.
There's a lot of fucking kids in the world, man. I'll tell you. It's funny. It's funny because it makes me think that like if for whatever reason like Devin got swatted or some shit like that. And like the FBI comes and they check his computer. There's no child like bad stuff or anything like that. It's just children getting hurt.
It's an
Instagram feed. It's just kids getting the shit beat out of them.
You just had that one.
I'm not gonna lie, guys.
Like, hey, Steven,
really
come over
bad.
here. Take a look at this. Take a look at this.
This sounds really bad.
Dude, see this shit?
I just want to let people know that it's one Instagram account.
Well, and it's funny too because like I can see the FBI agent. He's like looking at your computer and he's like, huh? Hey, Eric, come here.
Yeah,
come here, Eric. Come here. Come here. Right.
Yeah.
Come here. Check this out.
Uh-huh.
I don't blame him.
Yo, what the?
I don't blame him. I don't blame him, dog.
He's like, yo, did you see this? Did you see this one about this kid falling off the carousel? That shit was funny.
Shit was bonkers funny, my guy.
Bro, that video of that snowboarder running into that kid just learning how to snowboard.
They're like, I was crying, dude. I was wheezing. If I was in the snow like that kid, my tears would be frozen right now.
And it's
I'm
like,
not even gonna lie. There's a video of like a dad just being like, "Hey, do you got your stuff strapped up? You good to go?" And they're like, "Yeah." And then out of nowhere, like literally, it's a standstill video. The kid's right there, and then it's just. Boom.
I just love it because I'm just like imagining Devin on his phone and he sees one of those videos and he's like, "Fuck them kids." Every time he's
I'm not, but Chase is because I bet you Chase follows accounts like that.
Yeah,
I don't.
I was gonna say Chase. Now Chase is being real quiet.
Yeah, bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at Chase's TikTok.
I know, right?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Shipwreck Show, where once a week, every week, 5 of the Brethren Court gathered together to discuss anything and everything the 7 Seas has thrown our way and at children. If you're riding this wave, you can head on over to patreon.com/Good Show, where you can submit questions and topics, get exclusive post-show content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services. But you can also support us by following or subscribing to Good Kraken over at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show, or by subscribing to our YouTube channel by clicking that link in the details and descriptions below in order to get updates when new episodes go live everywhere. Guys, good show. Good show.
Yeah.
Good show. It was a good show.
Good show.
Good show. Jolly ho, jolly ho. But until next time, my friends, be good to each other.
No.
Fuck them kids.